Google Maps is changing. There's been lots of shifts in the way the algorithm is presenting results. Not too long ago, when you ran a search on Google for a plumber, AC contractor, water heater repair company, you'd see 7 results on Google Maps. Like, it was where there was just lots of real estate, and that shifted down to just 3 results. And it's been going on 2 years since that change happened. And that, it was good and bad, right? It was good for the people that are ranked in the top 3, because that's where most people are clicking. You actually, almost like Google put a magnifying glass on you if you're in the top 3 results. However, if you're not ranking in maps, it was a problem. Like if you're in the 4th or 5th spot, you started to lose out on a lot of the opportunity. Google's is now serving the local service ads or the home service ads on top, and that's taking up some of the real estate. And it's now live in most of the major markets across the United States. If you're not sure what Google Local Home Services is yet, if it's not live in your market or you're not playing on Google Local Services, you should absolutely go back to the webinar I did last month or post in comments, hey guys, get me a link to that training. You need to know what it is, you need to understand how it works, and you should start the verification process ASAP. Like, this is a big part of where local service ads of Google Home of where Google search results are going. So you don't want to miss the boat on that. It's really, really important. So I mean, this is kind of a visual representation of how this used to look. We used to see ads on the tops on the sides, and then we get paid ads, and then we get a bunch of Google map listings, and now it's much less, right? It's more competitive in that regard. We've got some Google paid results on the top, we've got a pay-per-click ad, and then we've got our local map listings. So that's just kind of a representation of what's changed, kind of where things are going. Again, I talked a little bit about Google Home Services. I've referred to it as local service ads here a couple times. It is now called Google Home Services, and that's what's coming up. There's 3 at the top. You pay per lead for that. Things are definitely changing, and Google's constantly changing. Sometimes you see the Google ads below the map listing. Sometimes you don't see the Google ads. So just be aware of kind of how the landscape looks at this current moment in time, and make sure that you got somebody on your team that's paying attention, that's making sure to plug you in all of the different places, so you don't miss any of these opportunities to show up where your customers are looking, right? That's the beauty of search, is that unlike radio ads, unlike newspapers, unlike direct mail, unlike any other brand advertising that you do, search is directional. Like, it's the only kind of advertising that you can tap into to find the person when they're actually in the need and in the market for what it is that you do. So you need to be really on the cutting edge of what's happening on Google when people are looking for your services. So local service ads, if you haven't signed up yet, if you're a client of ours, that is something we will absolutely help you with. We will help set you through the process. We will help work through the background checks. If you're not a client, if you wanted to self-serve a little bit on this, you go to adwords.google.com/local-services/sign up. Again, I did an hour-and-a-half long session last month where I didn't just explain what it was and how it's charged, but really some of the strategies that you need to be thinking about in order to remain competitive in local service ads. So definitely go back and check that out. But ultimately, the objective, and really what we want for you, what we want for our clients, is to own the first page, right? To show up in all of the places as often as possible when they're searching for you. And so that means, showing up in local service ads and having a spot there. It means showing up in the paid search listings. It means showing up on the organic map listing, and ideally also kind of optimizing your third-party profiles, your Angie's List, your City Search, your Yelp, and making sure that those are optimized. Those have some authority, so that your third-party references can even show up on the first page. Because the more real estate you tech up, the higher probability that you're going to get the click and ultimately get the call and get the lead. And that's what we want. We want to really dominate the local search results for our services. Well, I hope you got value from that video. If you'd like more ideas, strategies, and techniques on how to really more effectively market your plumbing or HVAC business online, I'd like to invite you to go to plumberseo.net/checklist. There we've outlined the ultimate online marketing checklist for plumbing and HVAC contractors to really maximize your lead flow online. This really simplifies the entire online marketing equation into a checklist that you can easily identify what you should do next and what you could do to really probably double, triple, or even 10x the number of leads you're getting for your plumbing or HVAC business online. So you can get that completely free of charge, simple one-page checklist with a video that explains and kind of walks you through it. Just go to plumberseo.net/checklist. Talk to you soon.